Well, hello, everyone. So I never thought I would make a video like this, but I have gotten numerous Instagram direct messages, Twitter direct messages asking me about the dang military. And you know what? I'm caving in, baby. Hi, I'm Kenny Brown, if you don't know. This is all a video for you, and this is coming from my experiences in BMT, aka basic military training. Now, this is just what this video is going to be on. If you want more elaborations or clarifications on things, then by all means let me know and I'll do a video on that. But this video is going to be for the people who basically want to know how BMT is and what happens during BMT. Now, granted, if you don't know or if you don't remember, I come from a military background. And my military background is nothing but Army, and I went Air Force because I'm smart. That's where their brains are. And contrary to popular belief, Air Force is not always a thing. Besides all the jokes, BMT is super easy. Now, I lived in San Antonio for 6 years, and I thought I was getting out of San Antonio until they were like, no, you are definitely going to basic military training in San Antonio, Texas. That is just how this is going to work. Pause. There's somebody walking outside of my window watching me film this YouTube video. Hi, you want to take a picture? Okay, thanks. Bye. It is an 8-week cycle of events that break you down and build you back up to be the airman that you should be. Now, throughout the weeks, you're going to meet a lot of people. You're going to go through a lot of things that you're going to tell yourself that you cannot physically do. But they train you to do those things, and that's what's awesome about it. So they fly you out to San Antonio, put you in a hotel, and then that is like the last time you have your cell phone or just reality, because after that it's over, it's done. The very next day they take your phone away. They take everything that you know from the outside world and take you away. They put you in this big auditorium and give you this brown box that is filled with like a sandwich, some Oreo cookies, and one of those little fruit boxes that you can't even get enough juice out of to even finish the big sandwich that's in there. And then they assign you to your squadron and your dormitory. I was 323rd Mustangs, oh, and then my flight was 433, best flight out there. I don't care what nobody else says. And we rocked. We rocked. I was very proud of the BMT flight that I'm in. And during BMT, you will meet some of the most honest, coolest people. Let me state that they might not always be honest, but they are cool. A year later, I've only been in the Air Force a year. Signed my contract on April 25th, 2017. And so far so good. I mean, I like being in the Air Force, and from BMT I made great friends. I made friends I still talk to till this day, and a lot of them helped me go through a lot of stuff. Like, I was very depressed during BMT. I was very, very depressed. I went through little anxiety attacks just because I didn't know what was going on. I was put in a situation to where you can't control things and things are going to be controlled for you, and you would think like, yo, dude, that I obviously knew that going in, figuring my dad was literally major pain, literally and figuratively, but I love my father. You never know what to expect with these things, but looking back on it, BMT was a piece of cake. The first week you get there, they break you down and build you up. They teach you how to eat correctly. They teach you what to do when you're eating, and etc., etc., etc. Obviously, if you're joining the military, just know that you have to have some type of a backbone. Like, if you're soft, and you know what I mean by that, you can make it. But I know a lot of people who didn't even make it through BMT, and I'm just like, yo, what? Like, you don't even deserve to be here. And there are people here now that I know, I'm like, you shouldn't even have gotten past BMT. How did you get to operational Air Force? But that's just my own opinion. That's what you do the first week. The second week, you start getting into the flow of things. You start going to your classes. The third week, you finally get your name tape, so you feel like you belong. You feel like you're an individual of the Air Force. You start feeling a little bit of power. The fourth week, you get your second issue clothing, and it's all good and fun. There's a lot of things you do in the meantime, like clip your clothes and PT and etc. But it's fun. The fifth week, you go to Beast. The Beast was amazing. So Beast, I think it was rather at Camp Bulls or Medina. Can't really remember, but you're out there for a week, and basically what Beast is that you are in a fake deployment area, and you're out there doing fake deployment stuff to get you ready, or to make sure that you are capable of being ready for something like that in the future. And the only bad thing about Beast that I can remember was the fact that the shower situation. You're showering with like 90 other guys. It's only like 8 shower heads, and you go in there, you strip down, you shower, gear back up. You're walking out of there in a pool of sweat because it was just so freaking hot in there, even with nothing but cold water running. So it was just really intense. Beast Excellence is the thing. So basically what Beast Excellence was is like you get that if your crew that you're with, your flight that you're with, because when you go to Beast, you're split up from your original flight into another flight. And if you guys work together and you do all of the tasks that they ask you to 100%, you perform them great with no repercussions or anything like that, they get Beast Excellence. And we were really trying to get that for my MTI, military training instructor, but because she had never had it before, but we failed. But my team was still legit because they all looked up to us because we were kind of like the role models for the rest of the crew that was there, in my opinion. Then you come back from Beast and you're like, oh my god, I never thought I would be so happy to see these dorms again that you just spent the last 5 weeks in. You come back and it's like a mansion. You're just like, oh my god, I missed my bunk. Like, I never thought I'd miss this stupid wall locker that I hated so much. You get back to your 6th week, and that's when you kind of de-stressing, and then that's when you try to get that's when you start practicing for graduation and all that other stuff. And during graduation, this is where you cry with your families and all that stuff because you finally get your airman's coin that I always keep in my wallet. You get your airman's coin, and I always keep mine on me. They do this thing in the military or in the Air Force called a coin check, and to see if anybody has their coin on them. And you get coined by, commanders and stuff as you go along. But that coin right there definitely has a special place in my heart because it was my first one. So you practice all that ceremonial stuff during 6 weeks. 7th week, you finally graduate. You're finally out of there. You get to go on town patrol. Get to go to like the Riverwalk, the Cheesecake Factory, Six Flags, SeaWorld, all that good fun tushy stuff. See your family, your friends, and then you go to Airman's Week. And Airman's Week, your 8th week, your 8th and final week there. To me personally, it was a waste of time because they spent the last 7 weeks breaking you down and building you up to be like this robot. And Airman's Week is like, oh wait, let's talk about your feelings as a person because we can't, we just care about you. And you're just like, what? Why? What? So you're just like, this is stupid. I don't care about this. Why is this a thing? And they make you talk about how you're feeling. I remember the first week we were there, we walked into the auditorium and they were playing Celebrate Good Times, Come On. And they wanted you to like interact with other people and talk. And we were like, what? So we were just like, this is stupid. They were like, make friends, do this, do that. And we were like, what type of training is this? And then it was over. And then we went to tech school. And that was a whole nother video that I can definitely tell you about because I have many stories. But that's basically BMT in a wrap. But I like it. It is what it is. God has blessed me with an amazing job, free benefits, free health care. I don't have to worry about paying for my schooling. I don't have to worry about if I get injured. I don't have to worry about paying for that out of pocket. If you have any questions about the military, please leave a comment, like this video, subscribe. Let me know via this video in the comments or Twitter or Instagram. And I'll feel free to reply. I'm not secret on any of that stuff. So I'm definitely willing to help all of you out with that. It's super simple. It's the least I can do. And if you guys want to hear my stories about BMT, if you guys want me to go into depth about my stories, I can definitely do that as well because I have stories out the yin yang. I remember the first week we got there and we already had to take a kid to the ER because he was going freaking crazy. So that's a whole nother video, but I hope you guys liked it. Hope you enjoyed. It is what it is, and I love you guys. That's how the cookie crumbles, and I'll see you later. Peace.
Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, stop. Roll it, roll it, roll it, stop. Roll it, roll it, roll it, stop. Let me see you roll it to your booty hit the floor. Roll it.